What up, what up, what up? We are scouting French fries, chicken, nuggets. Good morning. Hold on one second. Hold on. All right, Johnny's. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, sorry. Picking a spot. Let me get this fucking thing off. What's up? How we doing? Are you ready for a fucking Baker masterclass? Nope. I didn't say it. I didn't fucking say it. I did not say it. You said it. Yep. Not me. Patrick Waugh gets his first one in the aisles. Come on. I hate fading the fucking stars, I'll tell you that. Hold on. I hate fading the stars. I don't like fading the stars, but I don't give a shit. You can't be selective. You know what I mean? Went for a run, dude. It's fucking freezing outside. I went for a run, and you inhale all that cold air, coughing. Although I hope that's what it is. I hope I'm not getting sick. But I'm gonna go down with the ship. Did anybody listen to my song, by the way? Did anybody listen to my Baker Man song? Tell me this isn't the fucking song. Hold on. Where's my UE boom? Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Why does this keep fucking turning off? It says connected. Fucking play. Yeah. RIP AirPod users. What's up? Have the Tampa gear on, I see. Yes. Lovely observation. It is not an Atlanta Falcons jersey. Mike Alstott, my favorite football player of all time. What's up? What's good? Hold on. Let me get this fucking... how do I get this banner out of here? Oh, I got to hide the comment first. I'm telling you. Oh, I already got the banner out. What's up? If you have not listened to the jam, Baker Man. Saccabonia. This is what you have to listen to and you have to manifest. This is a sports bettor's yoga. Just tell you, just go for a walk, sit on a bench, look at some ducks, make a sandwich, listen to this song, and manifest the Baker Mayfield. I'm not going to say it. The Baker Mayfield. You look 12 respectfully. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'm not rocking this shit out. I don't rock the jerseys out anymore. I did get some sweet autographs. I don't really know who anybody is, to be honest with you. Let's see. Who did I get? I don't know who anyone is. I think that's Dexter Jackson. I don't remember who anybody is. I'm going to look. Who's that one? I don't know who anybody is. You said it. No, I said. All right, anyways, that's not about the Bucks. We already did the Bucks. We're going to scout. Who's ready to scout? Are you guys ready to fucking scout? Is there accountability? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's share the screen. We're scouting, ladies and gentlemen. We're fucking scouting, okay? We are going to scout. like you've never scouted before. So if you missed the stream because you were sleeping in like a fucking lazy little bitch, we already went over the Bucks and the who the fuck they played? Lions. Week 6, Bucks Lions. We already went over it. And we took away a lot of key factors from that game. It was 20-6. Score. The game was a little bit closer than the score indicated. Okay, for a number of reasons, but something that the Lions did really well in that game. 9 for 16 on third downs. And I mean, some of these third downs were like 3rd and 13s, 3rd and 14s, 3rd and 8s. Very efficient play from Goff. 30 of 44, 300 and something yards, no interceptions, 3 sacks. I did take Goff to get an interception in that game. The Bucks dropped 2. I'm going to go back to it. The Bucks defense played really well. There was no Jahmyr Gibbs. They are much healthier than they were then. They're much healthier now than they were then. I just want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. The Bucks did not do much on offense. It was an ugly, ugly game on offense. But I think their offense has found a little bit of an identity. But what I keep telling myself is remember, like hocus pocus, remember, Winnie, remember. They did look awful against the Saints and the Panthers. It was really that Eagles defense. So it could just be a bit of an asterisk for how well that Bucks did. I mean, that was a perfect play call, a perfect game plan, play calling by Canales. Everything was beautiful, but it has a lot to do with the Eagles defense being so bad. Something I am going to play is I'm going to I don't like Sam Laporta today. Devin White, he had 11 targets in that game and only 40 yards, 37 yards. Devin White and Levante David are very good coverage linebackers. I'm not going to take it. DJ, just real quick, Owls money line. Yes. You don't even have to ask that. Yes. Fired coach system. It's been doing great in the NHL. Fucking who were the teams? Blues and Wild. W's. Double up, Buttercup. So, anyways, I'm going to Mike Evans. I'm going to Mike Evans today. Don't do it, all right? Because every time I bet on a player, he gets hurt, or he's so bad he gets benched. All right. I am the ultimate fucking mush. I know Trent calls himself the fade god. Listen, I might be the fade god, especially when it comes to fucking player props this year in the NFL specifically. It's been ugly. So anyways, nuts on table, Laporta have to trust. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I'm not fading Javon. I'm not taking Laporta's under. I'm a bitch, but I ain't taking Laporta. So anyways, something I liked in that game. Oh, another thing to think about in that game. Baker was not very good, but he started really bad, and then he got better. Godwin was very good. I think he had 6 catches on 7 targets. Mike Evans had 10 targets, only 4 catches. I think Evans finds the end zone today. I think he mosses somebody. I think he maybe gets 2 touchdowns. I like his longest reception. I think we're going to get a big dosage of Mike Evans today. And I think that we are probably going to see a good game from Baker, but I like the under in the game. It's Greg's best bet in the newsletter. If you haven't subscribed to the newsletter, you can. Best bets that comes out every Friday, although the season is coming to a close. My best bet was a Niners team total that did not hit yesterday. Fuckers. And no, I won't say Deebo Samuel getting hurt as an excuse. I'll just say Joe Barry is my father. And I am his bitch. So what are you going to do? Anyways, you can go back and rewatch the Bucks Lions game that we scouted. I think we came away with some pretty good tidbits. I'm going to be taking I would keep saying his name wrong. What the fuck is the defensive lineman's name? Clancy? I keep saying his name wrong. I keep thinking of Yaya Diaby. Anyways, the guy we drafted from Pitt. I'm taking him to get a sack. Straight bet. He's not even on Prize Picks. He got his first career sack against Jared Goff. He's getting another one. He's hungry. He's starving. You the man, mid-major, real, recognized, real. Yep. What's mid-major up to? I sent them the link. He can come in if he wants. What do you think? Let's rewatch this game. So we're going to go through. We're going to rewatch this game. And we're going to see if we notice anything in the game script and try to find some fucking player props from it. All right. Bills, Chiefs. We know how this game ended. We're going to watch it again. We already did the Bucks. You can rewatch it if you want to see the Bucks scout tape. But now we're going to talk Bills, Chiefs, and we're going to run through the highlights. Let's do it.
Here he is on 2nd and 5. Tossing it to Kelsey.
Kelsey. What do we think of Kelsey this game? Baker, the money maker. Baker, man, is baking bread. I've given you the tune. All you have to do is play it. Stop distracting me. Please. Travis Kelce. What's he going to do? He's getting in the end zone. He's getting the end zone. PP entry. I love his over targets. All right, he probably is. Let's go back to the game. First play. No, not first play. Sorry, it's just highlights. That was 2nd and 5. A lot of soft coverage early. Get that fucking thing out of here. No Pacheco in this game, I don't think. W game script. W first drive. Whoa! Whoa! Patrick. I cannot believe that. I got to see this one more time. Wow, that happened in the Bucs game too. Bucs, the Lions tipped them. Lions tipped the ball, got it inside the 5, and scored a touchdown that way. Wow, so that's how the Chiefs did drive stalled. I don't remember that. Nice play action. Ooh, look at that. Cook going to be active today? Is Cook going to be active today?
Against Philadelphia, 3rd and 9. Tries to get away from Jones. Tries to get away from Karlaftis. Now throws it out of bounds. Mahomes gonna dump it off to Edwards-Helaire. Nice move to get past Boyer. He's got 9 yards.
God, Edwards-Helaire, what a dud. That guy doesn't do shit anymore. Nice run there, though. Down again without Pacheco this week. Here's the 3rd and 7. They got to him. And Mahomes is dropped by Ed Oliver and Greg Rousseau. God damn it.
But this time you won't miss. Get in.
So 8 minutes in, no scoring, good defense. Timid playing. Piss poor playing from Mahomes early. Allen, nothing great, nothing bad. Good morning. Cook receiving yards is my POD. Did that influence you, that one play in the highlight? No, I'm just kidding. I like Cook. Absolutely. How can you not? All right. Baker Mayfield against the spread of the playoffs. I don't want to hear it. All right, let's talk. Okay, let's go back to the game. 6 minutes in, no score. Where's he looking? Oh, middle of the field. I think it's going to be a big tight end game for the Bills, for the Buffalo Bills.
Now, here's what we're talking about, Tony. Going to fake it. He's going to pick up a good 8 yards with that play. Since week 9,
Get in the Discord. W Discord.
To Diggs. Diggs collides with Steve. Helmet comes.
Wow, first quarter. By the way, I'm just curious, and I'll just tell you right now. Hold on one second. In this game, right off the bat, we're just in the first quarter, but I wanted to give you my thoughts. The stake is going down with the ship. His best bet is the Bills. I don't like it, but I will say I wouldn't talk anybody off Buffalo. It's. I mean, this has got. If this isn't the Bills' year, when is it going to be the Bills' year? You know what I mean? So I'm not going to bet the Chiefs as much as I would like to bet the Chiefs. The total intrigues me. You know, this is a low scoring game. I think the under is probably pretty square, but I can't see a shootout. You know what I mean? Bucks alt 7.5. Well, what kind of alt is that? You're buying 1 point. You're saying 1 point off of the spread feels free? I don't know about that. I think the Lions tease down feels free. Anyways, I'm just trying to get an idea of what I like in this game going into it without just my gut, without doing a ton of research or anything like that. It's pretty square, but I cannot see a shootout. And sometimes when you think like that, don't you kind of in a weird way get concerned and you're like, you know, the unexpected happens? Not all the time. I'm just saying sometimes. I cannot see a ton of points in this game. I like the under, but at the same time, I couldn't see a ton of points in the Ravens game. I like that under. That probably would have been the only bet I made It was 43.5 and went over. I didn't have a bet in that game other than a fucking Isaiah Likely touchdown parlay, which didn't hit. Blaine Gabbert, first tee for Baker, has a quick trip to Blue Temper returns. I'm not late, but the Bucs scouting, but Trey Palmer scored 3 or 4 times. Yes, right. I'm going to take Palmer over yards, by the way. Palmer got a couple of targets in that game. I think he had a good game. He had 40 or 50 yards. We talked about it this morning. I like Palmer receiving. I'm going Clancy to get a sack, Goff to throw an interception, Evans to score twice. Couldn't pick my ring finger up. And Palmer over receiving yards. Why not? Watch it be a Rashad White masterclass game. Why are you adding a collector's item? Why are you adding a collector's item of a hat? What does that mean? Everyone is down on the Chiefs, real high on the Bills. Won't catch me fading Andy and Pat in the playoffs. Yeah, that's what I don't really know. I don't know where the duping is in this game. Is it with the short home favorite Buffalo Bills going against a Chiefs team that hasn't looked right all year? Or is it going with playoff Pat, 8-1 as an underdog, and the Super Bowl winning quarterback and coach? Mid-major Matt, I see you popped in. Are you ready to roll? All right, thumbs up. Mid-major Matt's joining. Surprise, surprise, motherfuckers. What's up, man? Good morning. Nice hat.
What's up, brother? Good morning.
W's. Oh, you got a jersey on too? We're just a couple of big kids.
Just a couple of big kids. I recently saw a podcast with some really handsome guys on it, and they said wearing jerseys is really cool. So I wanted to do my part.
Is that AP?
It's AP. Yeah. This is the Reebok fucking style jersey. This is old school.
Oh no! Wait, that's an old school jersey? I thought it looked new school. Turn your camera down a little bit. Tilt it down just a smidge.
Well, Reebok is this style, right? Before they got all shitty, before they fixed the style.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the old school, brother.
I love it. Absolutely
I got
love
this
it.
in 07 or 06 or some shit. His first year in Minnesota, and I've been wearing it ever since.
Yeah, that's I will say that was one of you become fans of guys. I don't know what year you got into fantasy football. I liked it. I remember I think it was sportingnews.com or something. Was the first website I used to play fantasy football in the early 2000s. And LaDainian Tomlinson back in the day, Marshall Faulk, you had to have those guys on your team. And then Adrian Peterson was the guy that everybody had to have. And because of that reason, it kind of, before Steak was really, maybe even before I even met Steak, I don't know what year he was on the Vikings, but it's like a weird way as a sports fan of how you become fans of a player is when they're on your fantasy team. Adrian Peterson, I think, became the first unicorn must-have guy, or maybe he was after LaDainian Tomlinson and maybe Chris Johnson. Am I right or am I wrong? Maybe my timing's off.
He's after LT, but that era, right when he got in the league, when he had that 300-yard game against the Chargers, and LT had that first 30 touchdown season, I think it was.
Yes.
That's around the same time. Yeah, very, very close proximity in time was.
Is he your favorite Viking of all time?
I mean, just because I'm not really older, I'm not really the 90s Randy Moss or Randall Cunningham, anything like that. So I think he has to be. But man, I really wanted to Percy Harvin. When I saw him come out and when I saw what he was able to do, I loved him. I wanted to back him so bad, but he had his issues and whatever happened with him.
Disrespecting Harvin. Yeah, Harvin was a fucking dog.
Yeah, but also I will say when I first got in the Vikings fan, my two favorite, and the fucking Williams wall. Do you remember that? You're old, right?
The Williams wall?
Yeah, Kevin Williams and
I remember Kevin Williams.
It was the Vikings defensive line,
interior D lineman, right?
Yeah, it was phenomenal, and I loved him.
Yeah, they were cool. They also had a really crazy looking white dude who looked like a Viking. Do you remember that guy? I used to play with him on a video game in the late night. You probably don't. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Okay, you're not that much younger than me then. I'm gonna find this guy. I'll figure it out. He was awesome.
I don't know what you're talking about. An offensive player?
No, defensive lineman.
Defensive lineman.
I'll find
him.
No. Wait, I'm talking early or before the new stadium and everything. Okay. Let's I do have a hard stop in about 20 minutes. Let's scout. So you probably have no idea what I'm doing. But I like doing this. I've been doing this for years. I don't put a ton of stock into it, but when teams play each other again and they've played each other before, I like to go back and rewatch and maybe see some things, on the film that did or did not work, and then try to put myself in the mind of a coach and all right, what are we going to go back to, or what are we going to avoid, and then try to get a little bit of a game script as a sports bettor, and then lean into a little bit. It's fun. It's silly. What does that say? DJ needs the all 22. You know, is that a thing that anybody can get,
Oh,
or do you
Pat
have to be like
Williams. Sorry, that's what I forgot. The
Pat
ladies.
Williams?
Pat Williams.
Is that, can anybody get the all 22? That's kind of, I would love that. I didn't know if that's like only something that like media members and shit can get.
I don't know if it's accessible to everybody.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. I must add that DraftKings has a boost for Josh Allen to score TD. DK boost been the easiest cash cow to fade. I cannot remember. James Cook spiked them on the end zone. Okay, interesting nugget, fat girls. All right, so I literally just started the Chiefs Bills. I don't know if you had any coin on this game last time in the season. You're about to say something. Go ahead.
No, yeah. I mean, I want to. I don't want to listen to Tony Romo, but I think I have to.
No. I meant the first time they played. Did you have a bet on the game?
Oh, I did not. I thought I liked the Chiefs, but the Chiefs coming out of a bye, but was it the Bills coming out of a bye?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, one of them coming out of the bye. And I think, so the Bills came out of a bye and the Chiefs are on a short week. So this is a good reminder for us, since we're talking about this game, since we're watching. It was a bad situational spot for Mahomes and the Chiefs, I believe.
Okay. I'm going to running through scouting with, I'm going to tag you. I'm going to retweet scouting with special guest. I always go to type in mid-major and it's not mid-major. It really fucks me up. Now, all right, hold on. Let me throw a little fucking finger emoji down. All right. And then tell me real quick before we get back into the game, do you have a play on this? What is it? And give me a short elevator pitch as to why.
The Chiefs game?
Yes.
The Bucs game. The Chiefs game. So I really think, and we talked about it briefly, I would play the Chiefs at 3.5, but I'm more inclined to play the over, I think. I know that's
talking about that.
That's kind of the play that nobody really, that I hear a lot, right? And then as we've talked about, every game is alternating over under. All I hear is the over love in the early game. So if that game goes under, which I can easily find a path with the way the Lions have just shit the bed in the second half. And I mean, does Baker throw for 400? It seems like everyone's calling him to do so.
No.
But if it finds a way to go under, I will bet the over in the second half. Because again, the Chiefs' run defense is not great. So the Bills' game plan, if maybe we'll watch it here, do they just let James Cook do what he did against Dallas? Because it's a kind of similar defense. More physical, of course, and not as shitty up the gut as Dallas is. But the Chiefs have not been great in their linebackers and stopping runs. And if Allen and Cook just run for 250, I could see points. And do I think that Mahomes and Reed coming off not extended rest, but that the Dolphins game didn't challenge them whatsoever offensively? Do I think that they get stopped consistently against the Bills defense that's just banged up in the secondary? I don't. So I see points, I think.
Yeah, kind of what you alluded to about seeing what happens in the first game and going to the second game. I know I always say these things, and like there's a handful of people on Twitter that just will always comment and be like, one outcome has nothing to do, one result has nothing to do with the other. And like, I totally get that. But for whatever reason, I just feel like from watching sports for fucking my entire life and betting on them for half of it, it always feels like that tends to happen. I'm not saying I have no idea if there's any data or science behind it, but I agree with you. If there's a short slate or like especially a similar spread at the same time, I always kind of feel like one happens and the other doesn't. So you pointed out yesterday on Twitter, you said that so far through the playoffs, you're paying attention. And if the early game goes over, the opposite happen. The second game goes under.
Every single day so far. It doesn't matter if it which one happens initially. The other game or the late game has always gone the opposite way, totals wise.
Yeah. So I agree with what you said. It does sound, I was just listening to VSiN. Actually, I went for a run, humble brag, 1.92 miles. I listened to music for the first half, then I listened to VSiN to the other, and I was listening to Stormy Bonatoni and Michael Lombardi. They're the hosts right now, and they're fine. I have nothing really for or against them. I would say they're like slightly squarish, but not overly. Lombardi especially, but Stormy, I don't know. She has some really good reads sometimes. But every time I hear somebody say this, every time, and I'll never forget, it was last year the Jags and the Chiefs played in Kansas City. I think I was in Boston at the time for my anniversary, and I remember leaving the hotel and I had it on, and one of our bets in the newsletter was the over in that game, and I heard the ESPN analyst was like, "All right, we're going to go to break. When we come back, we're going to talk Jags Chiefs, where we should expect a lot of points." That game stayed under.
Yeah.
Stormy Bonatoni this morning said, I don't know how I feel. I think the Lions are going to win. I don't feel comfortable with the points, but one thing's for sure. We're going to see a lot of points. When
Yeah.
somebody says that, I always think to myself, no, we're fucking not. No. So
Yeah,
I do right off the bat, just from reading the narratives, I feel like that will be the under game, and Greg is on it, so I'm going to play it, which already makes me like this over. And I was talking about it before you came on. Football brain, I think this is going to be an under, but maybe I'm thinking that because of how the first game played out, and I'm already seeing in these first 10 minutes, it's kind of like a fucking Floyd Mayweather boxing match. Like they're kind of both teams look timid, they're jabbing, they're not really executing very well. So, anyways, we can get to it. Did you want to have anything you want to follow up with that before I start playing?
Not necessarily. I will say just add to token. The opener was 43.5 yesterday for the Baltimore game, so it did sneak over depending on what number you got. Not saying that again, it doesn't correlate with this number or today or these games whatsoever.
Right.
But as you alluded to, of course they don't fucking play the same game. The games don't correlate in terms of outcome. But it's just there's an average and there's a mean for a reason, right? There's a reason professional bettors have to hit 54% to win money, because at 50% you don't. Everything regresses to the mean. We have winning days, we have losing days. Things are gonna go over and things are gonna go under. So
yes, smart way to say it. Okay,
yeah, happy to let's watch some tape that has nothing to do with today's game.
Anytime you want to stop it, just speak up. Okay, by the way, you're not gonna. That's kind of the whole point to this. We're not like here to just watch a movie. You know what I mean?
No, of course. Anyway, in the comments, I appreciate the kind words for the Gales last night, but let's tune in today.
Oh yeah, W mid major nuke 10 units. You know what's funny? I had a guy DM me. This guy Long Beach. He's in here sometimes. He's a West Coast guy, and he always just DMs me and says Degen. And so I have to, say yes.
You have to respond
yeah. But it's okay. I love that he does that. It's kind of a signature thing. And I'll just be like, yes. The anticipation's killing me. And he says, how are we not tailing mid-majors nuke? And I didn't even know what he was talking about. And I was like, what do you mean he has a nuke? He said 10 units on the Gales. And then I DM'd you and I was like, what's the nuke? You said Gales. And then in the Discord, you said Gales. I thought St. Louis were the Gales. And I was rushing. I was freaking out because it was about to be 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. And that's when the games is going. And so I'm looking around the 4, 5, 6, and I'm like, St. Louis isn't playing at fucking 9, 10 o'clock. So I just stopped looking. Yeah. And then I looked again, and I was like, I give up. I think I missed it. Maybe they already played. And it was so funny. They're fucking St. Mary. So, but anyways, good shit. That was a 10-unit play for you. Nice job. Matt is a snake oil salesman.
I am. I could fucking sell a snake scales, but it's just the way the way I was gifted. And you're a real estate salesman. You're a real estate agent. So you got the same fucking tongue I do.
Yeah, but you know what? I've been in sales since I was 17. I started working in wireless sales. I hate selling. You know what I like to do? I like to let the product sell itself. I'm just there to fucking help you out. You have some questions?
You're selling me on yourself. So let's
That's what I'm saying, though. The property sells itself. If I have to walk in there, if the real estate agent is like, here's the kitchen. We're facing north. Like, bro, everybody can figure that out nowadays. You got fucking Google Maps. You can open it up, see which way you're facing. You know these are the cabinets. It annoys the shit out of me. Anyways, let's go. Let's watch the tape.
Let's do it.
Bill's got the ball on the 25-yard line. Something I've already noticed in just these 10 minutes. The middle of the field is open. The middle of the field is open.
I wanted to mention that. So I wanted to see. I'll look at the stats right now. So the Chiefs' best linebacker is actually Nicky Bolton, and he was injured for
real quick. K444s gave out 5 sub banks. K444s. I don't know if I've ever acknowledged you before. Is this your first time sub bagging? If it isn't, I'm sorry. If it is, crying. He said, "Oh man, how Greg get one of my subs?" That is fucking hilarious. That's like his thing is he's intentionally not subbing to the stream. That is fucking hilarious. WK4s, thanks for the sub bangs, man. All right, Matt, go ahead. You were talking about the middle of the field being open.
Yeah. So the Nicky Bolton, he's their rookie linebacker, and he's been their best linebacker all year. He was injured middle part of the season, so I think I'm looking up right now. This is one of the first games that he came back for. So whether that means he wasn't really healthy, this is the first game he came back in a 4-week, 5-week, 6-week span. So maybe he wasn't healthy. Maybe he wasn't, looking great. But yeah, maybe it's one of the reasons the middle of the field is open. But at the same time, This is also when Gabe Davis or when Dawson Knox was out. When Dawson Knox was out, they loved to Kincaid up they had different scheme plans. So I really did like that.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Courtesy of your, is this mic on? Yes. Winning bets. I see you. Did you say something? I'm sorry. issue is Dan Campbell doesn't jab. He goes all out, full throttle, huge difference. Oh, no, winning bets. I was talking about the Bills game, by the way. Not the Lions, but you're right. I agree. All right, let's get back to it and let's keep watching. I just realized what time it is. I got to pick up the tempo and pace a little bit here. There is 13 minutes in this. All right. Okay, so Bills scored. I guess the Chiefs must have gone 3 and out.
So it should have been a pick. Not a great decision making.
Really, Snead is a dog.
Yeah, love him.
Cook and a big opening, a nice piece of running for about 12. Deion Dawkins helped clear the way for him. For 2 spots at the moment.
Something I want to keep an eye out for this game is the Bills defense. They have 2 guys that came back on short week from concussions protocols. I'm sure they're concussed, but if this is the regular season, I don't know if they play. So I like to.
Is one of them Rasul Douglas or no?
Not he was in concussion, but he was questionable all week. But the other starting cornerback, Teron Johnson, he was in concussion protocol. So that does worry me quite a bit. Yeah,
I'm trying to think of how the Chiefs are going to attack this game. So here's another thing I like to do, and I did this when we talked about the Bucs game. Look at the stat box here. Not a really good game for Allen at all. I mean, 23 of 42, 233. He did turn the ball over. He always turns the ball over. Mahomes, same thing, not very efficient, 6 yards on average. So, I mean, they really weren't that great throwing the ball down the field. And then running the ball, they did not have Pacheco. That is huge. Cook, 10 for 58, only one 15-yard long run. So it's not like he had like one, 30, 40-yarder that skewed that. That's pretty good. So they found success running the ball. Allen had 10 carries as well. He didn't really do much. James Cook also out of the backfield, 5 catches, 83 yards. You have to wonder, are the Chiefs defense going to put an emphasis on that in this game? In James Cook?
Look at, if you want to bring up that box score again, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
Look at that, the Buffalo receiving. I mean, Diggs had 24 yards. Kincaid has 21. Gabe Davis, one of the 5 games this year, he got shut out. So again, if I only lost by 3 points, and maybe I should have won if that's how I'm looking at it with that stupid fucking offsides. Does the Chiefs alter their defensive outlook? Because the Bills they didn't pass the ball. They scored 20 points, but they didn't do much offensively. So why would I change much? Does that make sense?
It does. It makes perfect sense. We've got a hype train too. La Barbera with a sub bank 12-monther. Happy year anniversary, La Barbera. W's. Yes, well said, Matt. Maybe you don't have to really change much. It worked. I guess you can let James Cook beat you essentially and shut down the receivers. And no Gabe Davis. All right, let's play a little bit more. By the way, I think Knox is playing. Is that him? 88 right there? Maybe he wasn't in this game.
That doesn't look, you're right, yeah.
Okay, so maybe they were both in.
I was wrong.
So while we're at it, hold on. Knox, 3 catches, 36 yards.
Impact player. Oh yeah, linebacking. The Chiefs linebackers do not cover well. That is something that rings a bell now. That
they do or they don't.
They do not.
I'm going to turn the volume down. By the way, is it really loud on your end or no?
No, you're good.
All right.
Josh, open field. He's going to take it. He's about a yard short. Again, he tries to go to the legs to get the first down, and now you got a decision to make. Gonna fake it.
Oh geez. Oh geez. Oh.
Don't recall that.
I didn't watch any of this game. I was working this day. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw the very end of it. Oh, this is where he scores, right?
Yeah. I remember, so they scored 14 or 17 in the first half, and then they didn't do shit for the next 2.5 quarters. I do recall that now.
Highlights. This is gonna be ugly highlight reel.
Yeah.
Wow. You on Kelsey today or no?
I will be with all the shit people are talking about him now with him being overrated and being done. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I saw Lauren Cowling tweet. She's been on fire. She says Kelsey to score. I can see that.
Absolutely.
I'd probably go receptions. Oof. Middle of the field is open.
Yeah, this is a great thing you're doing because again, maybe the score didn't happen. Maybe the ball never got to the end zone. There's a lot of fucking room to work though. And
There's
do we think a Hall of Famer and potentially a potential Hall of Famer Josh Allen missed those throws 2 games in a row?
All right, I was just gonna say they haven't been blitzing a lot, and they just brought 2 on the outside there.
But Josh Allen read it really quickly and got the ball out. You know, I'm going to say something. I think you're going to love it, but I'm going to say it regardless.
All right, hold on. I'll stop it after this. What's that?
So I think something that we have to play is this game to go to overtime. Because remember the last time the last game that went to overtime in the playoffs was this game, and since then there's that the rules changed, and we haven't seen it been into effect. And I think it just has to be bet today.
I thought we were gonna get it yesterday, dude. You know I love silly fucking bets.
I know.
All right, POD collab. Billy franchise. Yes. Real quick, Matt, we can touch on that. We got 100 people in here. I did this, Billy. If you want to go rewatch it's on my Twitter. If you want, we did it. I think it was like 30 minutes long or something. I'm going to go back to Goff throwing an interception. I had him to throw one the first time the Bucks and Lions played in week 6. The Bucks dropped 2. Goff played very well, by the way. So I was way off on him playing poorly. I'm going to get him to take a sack. Clancy was his first. It's the guy that the Bucks drafted from Pitt. I think I'm saying his name wrong, but he had his first career sack. I think he's going to get it again. I think that Bucks defense is going to come at him. I do think they're going to get to him a few times. I'm going to take Trey Palmer over receiving yards. I'm going to take Mike Evans going in the end zone. But just a reminder and disclaimer to everybody, I have been awful on player props. I had Deebo Samuel to score last night. He got hurt after 2 plays. So just take that with a grain of salt. Matt, any player props for you in the Bucks Lions game?
No, I didn't think about that, but I really like that Goff interception angle that you're playing because Bowles blitzes every play and he doesn't hide it. And Goff is a statue. He doesn't move much and he's not performed well on the blitz this year. So I like that quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough. I like to hear you co-sign something. Makes me feel a little bit better about it, but just get ready for piss. Okay. All right, now they're playing man.
Linebacker cooked again.
It's up to about the 44, and he makes that a manageable 3rd and about 4. It's an easy throw. 3rd and 4.
Only rushing 3. Oh, Jesus.
Terrible. That should have been the second interception. His decision making.
Ran against him in years. Came that as you see. Hurry up here.
Does it feel like it's just goes? Is it square to just pound James Cook?
Receivers receiving wise or rushing wise or everything?
Overall, because again, it just feels like he's the player they're going to now. Because Diggs is just gone. Whatever happened to him? You broke him somehow.
I can't help but think that I just love Mahomes completions.
Oh, I like that quite a bit as well, for sure.
I don't even know what it is, but I like it.
They got to fucking catch the ball though. That's the issue. That's the only outlier.
But also Pacheco's in now, so they could be trying to feed him a lot more.
Yeah, they don't have Jerick McKinnon, I don't think though, which he's their best receiving back. Just confirm.
Here's the handoff to McKinnon. Again.
That was a nice run. Wow, that's a shit way to lose a first half over. If somebody had it in this game. Well, I don't know what it was actually, so never mind. It could have been 21.
It was the over-under was 50, so they had
yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so the Chiefs are keeping everything in front of them, but like you touched on it, there's a lot of space to work for the Bills.
Yep. A lot of space. They're also playing a lot of man.
Yeah.
Well,
as you say that, there was
I know. Which would make sense why James Cook had 8 catches.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that a designed run?
Yeah, it was.
Smart play. Oh, never mind. It's almost halftime. Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm just really interested to see what their offense looks like without Gabe Davis.
Yeah.
You know?
I think these tight ends are going to have a big day.
I totally agree.
The hard thing is with the team like the Bills, since they have 2, is like you're worried about picking the wrong one.
I know.
We need to just make the game easy when it's loud, it's crazy, it's 2nd and 7, hand it off,
That's a good point, Hill Daddy.
Here's Cook. Once again,
Man, he is.
He looks so
He's
good.
not even. He doesn't. Yeah, but he doesn't have to do much. There's just nobody there.
No. And does that change though? Do we? Right?
That was James Cook. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Diggs do anything.
I was gonna say that's been Diggs' play for the past 5 years, and
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was expecting to see him there, and they went to Shakir.
as was I.
And getting about a yard.
Let me see what did Diggs do?
Nothing. 24
Okay.
yards.
11 targets, and he did 6 yards a catch. Oh my gosh. Oh man, look at the 25 completions, but I mean 18 incompletions. That's a lot for Mahomes.
Yeah.
I just have such a hard time now. This is what before you came in, I was saying how I just football brain. I just think the under is the play. I don't see a lot of points in this game, but also I feel like that is the obvious thing, and this could be an over where you don't expect. And now I'm seeing both these quarterbacks. Allen had a 68 rating. Mahomes had a 74 rating. Is that really going to happen again? I know the Chiefs defense is good. The Bills defense has been better, but they're banged up. So I don't know. I'm coming to yes. Everybody keeps asking me system play. It's the aisles for me today. It's 2-0 in the NHL season. If it loses, you can't bitch. We're still profitable. But fired coach, you got to play it. All right, let's go. Let's keep moving a little bit here. What time is it? 12:41. All right, I got to pick it up a little bit. All right, 7 minutes left. That's fine.
Adrian Peterson, I heard him.
Formal charges are filed. Here's the toss.
I mean, that's so much room.
Yeah, they're so.
The Bills are playing really soft. So both teams are playing to just keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
Now they got press coverage there. And then that's where Kelsey's going to feast.
Yep.
If the receivers are getting pressed, Kelsey's going to feast. You just wonder if they're going to switch anything up.
But again, with all those injuries, man,
I know.
I don't know what really options they have back there. And if they do
you're right.
things up, what's the quality, right? I like what you're saying, though, but is it going to make a difference with the names on the jersey? Wide open again for Kelsey.
Kelsey have a big game in here? I don't remember. Yeah, 6. Well, it's not big. 6 for 83. I mean, big for his 2023 standards, I guess.
How many targets did he have?
Great question.
Was he efficient or like
10.
inefficient?
10. That's not bad.
80%. Yeah.
Oh,
There's a dig sighting.
yeah. Like for example, I think we talked about it on the Bucks-Lions game. Mike Evans had 11 targets and only 4 catches. So that's not good. We'll take 10 for 6. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I also wonder with the first half. Oh,
Rice fumbled.
Yeah. So the Bills so far, did they win the turnover battle here? Let's see. Team stats. Turnovers. Yeah, not by much though. The Chiefs had 2. And the Chiefs had 1, by the way. I don't know if you remember this. It was a tipped ball in the first drive of the game as they were kind of moving it a little bit.
The Chiefs tipped the ball or Mahomes had
I'm sorry. Mahomes had an interception. The Bills tipped the ball. It was on the first drive as the Chiefs were driving a little bit.
Got it.
But it wasn't a significant advantage in the turnover battle, I guess you could say. All right. You're dead right, Jim. God, he's such a big motherfucker. Holy shit.
Yeah. 6'5", 240 of pure muscle. It's just stupid. He runs like a 4.5 or 4.4. It's stupid.
That is stupid.
Good return. Richie James.
25-yard return by Richie James, and here's the pass back over to Rice. Get him back in the game after he fumbled the last time. And he's got another first down for Kansas City to start this drive.
Since 1950, a team has over 100, and they're 6-6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to use his legs here. And finally bumped out of bounds by 7.
So many times. Hold on. I want to see how many times Mahomes rushed the ball. Oops, box score. Oh, that was it. He only had one rush. He's really trying to sit in the pocket and just feed his receivers. I don't
Yeah.
even see many drops. I think they're just bad throws or
Yeah.
inaccurate.
Can I like to add something? This has just
Of
popped up in
course.
my head.
Yeah.
I've kind of talked about betting on coaching, which in hindsight, it's done pretty well if you just gone off of that basis analysis.
Mhm.
Would you trust more so, or do you trust Spagnuolo or McDermott as a defensive coordinator?
I don't know. I mean, I do like McDermott as a defensive coordinator. I don't like him as a head coach.
Right. So Spagnuolo calls the defense and McDermott calls the defense. So who would you trust more so there?
I don't know. It's hard not to say Spagnuolo. I mean, the Chiefs defense has been playing so well. I guess I would go Spagnuolo. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I would say Spagnuolo too. I mean, McDermott, he was phenomenal as just a defensive coordinator, but he has a lot more decisions to make now, and he's just not focused at times, it feels like. So offensive coordinator, do you trust Joe Brady, or it's Reed that calls the offense, right? For the Chiefs?
Yeah. I do really like Brady.
But over Andy Reid?
No.
And if I just go off of that, I think I have to bet the Chiefs at plus 3.5. If I just went that angle.
This was before after Dorsey got fired.
That was with Dorsey.
This was with Dorsey.
I believe so. Let's see.
I would be curious to know because it is interesting if the Chiefs get a different play caller this time around. I mean, that's a big advantage to the Bills, I think. I think you got banned on YouTube. Not sure, though. Was watching and now it says stream suspended, but still says you're live. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Maybe it's because I played. Right? No, it might, Rob. It might be because I played a song or something. I think I played fucking Baker Man or something. I played that Baker Mayfield song I tweeted. But thank you for letting me know. What are overtime odds? I don't know. Actually, we're gonna find that. Don't forget Tony essentially lost. I mean, we didn't forget. I want to send an intercontinental ballistic missile on Chiefs money line. Thoughts? I would take the points personally. I really would take the 3. Not doing the same for Bucks lines. Oh yeah, goated. I already did. I did it like 7 a.m. this morning because I woke up. It's all I could think about.
It is post Dorsey tenure.
This was Dorsey's tenure.
Post. Wow. So he got fired already.
Oh, post. I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. Okay.
This is, I worded that. I don't know why I said it that way.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I missed the post part. By the way, just real quick, Mateo Baker, thanks for the sub bang and Elite Gambino, 17 months. Elite Gambino W's. All right, we're gonna run through this quickly. Yeah. I gotta. I'm already gonna be late. I don't have much to do. I just told my mom I'd run her up to TJ Maxx real quick. She has a gift card. There's always balance when you're watching sports. You got to make the family happy or the wife happy or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's my balance for the day. Take my mom out to TJ Maxx for an hour before we go game time. All right, a few more minutes, Matt. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate you doing this. Me.
I like the conversation.
Yeah. Likewise.
Bets, good luck.
I'm always bitter towards Edwards-Helaire because I had 2 units on DeAndre Swift to be the first running back drafted that year, and the fucking Chiefs took Edwards-Helaire and the Lions took Swift. Although it doesn't appear Swift is very good either. So
yeah, they both suck. So
yeah. I just fly. For a minute though, Swift looked like the far superior running back. I was like, God damn it, Andy Reid. Oh, this was a fumble? Oh, no. The ruling on the field was a fumble.
Yeah.
That is incomplete. Yeah. Settle for a field goal. The scoring opportunities are there, Matthew.
I agree, DJ. We're seeing a lot of either just fluke, if you would, plays, but there's a lot of space to work for these offenses.
Oh, my God. Oh, he fucking fumbled it?
I remember that.
Wow.
Play. Yeah. Phenomenal play by Allen and just an idiot play by Murray.
Was that Latavius Murray?
I believe so. 28.
Fun fact, Greg was in a class with him in business school at Syracuse. Online. Online. Yeah, they did a project together.
Nice. Totally unrelated to what we're doing right now. My buddies, and not I, but they went to college with Kawhi Leonard. And my buddy, he was on the basketball team with him. He always tells this story. He's famous because he passed Kawhi Leonard the ball one time in a game. He loves telling that's all he fucking did.
That actually is kind of cool. Kawhi Leonard's a bad motherfucker.
Sure. I know you and I vertically challenged. But Kawhi, you know, those basketball players, every fucking step he would take, he would do that heel the calf. Like he would just raise his fucking calf every step he would take. And
That makes sense.
In fucking junior high, he started.
Yeah. I tried doing that to get my calf muscles bigger and to try to be able to dunk, but that never worked out.
Here's a third down play, and he was hit when he threw it. They're going to do something with this possession. Has to come on this pass play, and there it is.
Damn.
Nice throw.
It is caught at the 40-yard line.
Again,
Who the fuck is that?
Clears it out.
JJ Hardy. I think they were returning.
Oh, JJ Hardy.
Yeah, but again, we see no Davis, no Diggs. They're making no impact. So that's interesting.
Just an all-out decoy, essentially, in this one.
Yeah.
Back at the 31, it's Karlaftis. But there's a penalty in the back end.
Karlaftis. I took Karlaftis to be Defensive Rookie of the Year last year. Him and Kyle Hamilton. I didn't see him do a damn thing last year.
I love Kyle Hamilton.
Love him.
College.
Love him. Big reason I like the fucking Ravens this year for in the future market, although I didn't really capitalize too much on them.
That's also what I kind of thought about is the future market. There's a lot, in my opinion, there's a lot more futures on Bills than the Chiefs because no one's like the Chiefs. Yeah, I mean, they were never great, but they were just kind of consistent and no one really talked about them. But there's always so much love on the Bills. And I think the Bills are more risk for the book long term.
That's a good point. I didn't really think about that. You're absolutely right.
Not saying I'm right, but that's just how I'm seeing it, how I think about it.
Yeah. Although if the books were in on ruining something, they probably would have not had the Bills win the fucking division.
Yeah, that definitely.
They got wrecked with that, I'm sure.
They tried not to by giving the Dolphins at home, but the Dolphins just such a terrible team.
That's true.
On the other side of the 50 by Rice. Unbelievable throw. This ball.
Unbelievable throw.
You're gonna hear that later tonight. So
The thing about the Chiefs and the Bills, the Chiefs just don't fucking die.
I know it's fucking annoying.
That was honestly amazing.
Yeah, what a stud play by fucking Kelsey.
Amazing.
Just a incredible IQ.
Wow.
Clem, I did play Tulane just because I have to fade Memphis, but that's a pretty Twitter sharp play, so I don't love it.
Oh,
Another one at the line.
They're not showing pressure right now.
No, this is the last play, right?
If he wants.
Oh, that's a good comment. I wanted to touch on that too in a second.
Go ahead. What's the comment?
So the Chiefs are playing the first playoff road game for Mahomes, but the Bills now have the pressure. Do you not feel like that? I mean, Josh Allen at home in front of his home stadium, he cannot lose this game.
No,
there's no way.
Because if it's not the Bills' year this year, when is it going to be?
Yeah, it can't be. It's just not going to be.
Time is running out.
So everyone's talking about Mahomes as a dog, sure, but all the fucking pressure is on Josh Allen.
Yep. Hold on one second, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm on a stream, but I'm ready in 2 minutes. Sorry.
No,
Ma's knocking at the door. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I think ultimately what I've taken away from this is the scoring opportunities are there. The middle of the field's open. I think both quarterbacks are going to play much better than they did this last game again. 68 rating, 74 rating. I think if I had to go a player prop, it'd probably be Mahomes completions, something Kelsey on the Bills side of the ball. I don't know which tight end, but one of the tight ends is going to have like that fucking 6 catch, 70 yards. What are you laughing about?
Look at great Lish Cavs. Look at this comment.
Now, Mom, I'm talking to Major Man. Yeah, very funny.
Yeah, I agree. I blindly play the over, which I already like, but we like if the first game goes under. I'm just gonna fucking do it.
I love it. It. What's your best bet today? And then we'll wrap it up.
Dude, it's the Bucks plus 6.5. I know.
I'm a little nervous. I am a little nervous. But I have to tell you something. As soon as I start to buy into this team, they did it earlier this season already. And I just keep telling myself this. They look terrible against the Saints. They look terrible against the Panthers. The Eagles could have been that bad. However, with that said, I agree with you. There are reasons, even not being a fan, that makes me like the Bucks. And talk about pressure. Huge emotional win against the Rams. A lot of pressure on the Lions to go to the NFC Championship against a team like the Bucs with fucking nothing to lose. So,
and that's the thing, right? Is again the Lions, they had the game of 30 years. All that pressure was last week. That's a lot of emotion. Do they get up back-to-back weeks to win by a touchdown? Because every money line parlay, every teaser, like it did through Dallas last week, it runs through the Lions today at 6.5. And the books never moved the Bucs to +7, at least that I saw. I think the Lions win. I think they win for stake, and I'll be happy if they win. I don't think they win by a touchdown.
Okay, fair enough. I agree. My plum play is Bucs cover, don't win. They probably have the lead, maybe get up on them early in the first half. And I think the Lions probably win like a 3-point game, 24-21, 23-20, stays under. Let's go Greg's best bet. Stake's best bet is the Bills, but really for no other reason that he's just going down with the ship of the Bills. He's on them future-wise preseason. At the end of the day, I like the Chiefs. If you can get them with 3, I take them with 3 instead of the money line. They don't die. They're going to make the game interesting. Maybe they score, they go for 2, they don't get it, something like that. Mid-major, I got to hop off. Thanks for hanging out and going through this.
Thanks for having me, DJ. This is fun.
I like it. We'll do it more
back.
often. Although the football season's over, but we'll do it for other shit too. I'll use you a lot more for this for fucking college basketball. Maybe we'll find some dogs.
We did in March last year, so doing this.
Yep. San Diego State. That's all I had to do was watch one half of San Diego State. All right, take it easy, man. Have a nice day. Go Bucs. Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. That was fun. Appreciate the sub bangs, by the way. Have a great Sunday. I'm gonna take my mom to TJ Maxx. Oh, I'll let you know if there's a sign. No fucking Lions gear. If I see a Lions shirt, I'm buying it. I'm throwing it away. Have a great day. Good luck on all your bets. I will chat with you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow for the board review. Peace.